biggest challenge for small businesses right now is the same challenge that big business is facing, is the uncertainty and the unknown. It's the not knowing how long are we going to be dealing with these factors, not knowing how long you're going to be in lockdown. And for many small businesses, lockdown means no income, no revenue. We've also got to understand that from a South African perspective, we sit with a significant informal sector, informal business sector, and that's ground to a halt. And that's been the source of income for many people around the country. So what we certainly will be seeing is a significant socio-economic impact in totality. The impact of this is going to be felt for years to come. And what's important, though, to understand as a small business is it's also taking you back to your roots. I've been engaging with a lot of businesses over the last couple of weeks while in lockdown, and the fundamental principle is understanding what is your business, what are you good at doing, how can you deliver that service, and how can you deliver while you're in lockdown. And where you can't deliver while you're in lockdown is how do you prepare yourself to be ready to hit the market when lockdown is ended. So it's about preparation. It's about understanding your business, knowing what's key to your business, and knowing what's important. And the interesting thing is, Sifikile, 99% of these businesses that I've spoken to, their number one priority is their people, the capital assets. Now, whether you are selling chips or whether you are selling a service like we do, at the end of the day, the human factor has certainly come through here. And every single business owner's number one priority is how do I sustain my people that work for me, which is a very positive thing. I think ultimately, it's building your strategy. A lot of entrepreneurs and smaller businesses have built strategies around growth, etc., etc. What this pandemic has also taught us is we need to understand how do we deal with adversity. And it's building your strategies around that and taking your staff into your confidence. It's one thing ensuring that your staff gets paid. It's another thing taking this opportunity while your staff is sitting at home and adhering to lockdown procedures, that take them into your confidence and use them to build your strategy so that you're all on the same page when you get out to the market. Understand what your cash flows are. Understand what the need for your service is going to be post lockdown, and also and most importantly, in my view, is be transparent. Take your staff into your confidence and speak openly and honestly to one another, and share your thoughts and your ideas. The one other thing that has been clearly identified through this process, now whether you're in the financial sector or whether you're in the professional services sector, there's no such thing as competition. Everyone's united against the same enemy at this point in time, which is COVID-19, right? So learn from one another and teach one another. At the end of the day, the only way we can pick up the pieces of this economy is if we all work together. And we can do it. We've done it before as South Africans. Small business, big business, together, we can certainly pick this up. Yeah, I think those that didn't believe in the fourth industrial revolution have just got a rude awakening. The reality here is, I think this has just become the new norm. Yes, hopefully not locked down in your house permanently the whole time, but in terms of the ability for people to work online through IT, That's certainly been tested at its peak at this point in time, and it's an opportunity for businesses, both small and large, to understand that, hang on, it is doable. The flexibility is there. Can we do this, and how do we make this more sustainable, and how do we make our businesses more sustainable as a result of this? You know, what's the point having a massive 50-story building when you can engage with your staff and your clients off site? So the reality here is that I believe the fourth industrial revolution, as it's known, has certainly been fast-tracked as a result of this process. And it's been a rude awakening for a lot, but in all honesty, we need to take the learnings from here, and we need to understand that this is our ability to actually change the way business is doing for the better. Don't look at it as a negative. Let's look at it and see how we can adopt what we've learned from this lockdown for the better of our businesses, our community, and our general health. I think critically from our perspective, it is about support at this point in time. There's a lot of schemes out there, and if I talk specifically in terms of your small medium enterprises, there are a lot of schemes that have been put in place. Where we can support is to unpack those schemes and to give guidance to our clients in terms of what is out there, what is available in terms of support, right? And also assisting them in assessing the need for the support, right? Anush did mention earlier, I mean, you know, times were tough before COVID-19. There's only so much money that government has available. And the funds that have been made available, while significant, you know, is not necessarily going to be sufficient for everyone to be able to be assisted. So the first message that we help our clients with and that we assist them with is to first understand what is the need for the support, first and foremost. And I think ultimately the message that we're trying to put across there is that if you don't need the support, don't ask for it, because you're taking it from someone that is needing it. Right? If you can take the punch, take a punch for Team South Africa, because at the end of the day, the only way we're going to get through this is by managing this process and ensuring that funds are getting out there to the people that need it most. So we're assisting and guiding them through that web. There's a significant amount of challenges around it. We are helping them. You know, I've been asked this question the other day. So you're selling your services? I'm like, no, I'm not selling my services. I'm helping my clients. At this point in time, the primary focus is assisting our clients to get through this stage. And that little bit of assistance and that phone call to a client to find out if they're all right is all that we're actually looking for right now. We're assisting them where we can and how we can. And then where we'll get more involved is after this lockdown, is assisting them. You refer to restructuring. The reality is restructuring is going to take place. It's a given, all right? Whether that restructuring is a change of strategy, whether it's going onto a more IT-based platform, or whether it is as severe as restructuring staff and personnel, that's where we'll assist our clients in terms of assessing and assisting them in building that roadmap to get them to that space.